me. Have you seen the news lately that F's effed up? Baby, tell me when you've had enough. Have you seen the news lately that F's effed up? And I know you're on that high horse now, but let me know if you ever wanna come down. Oh, ain't it kind of funny when you know you can't win? Oh, darling, you give in just a little bit. I've got so much to let out, oh, I can let you in. Oh, I hate to say it, but you're my best friend. Blow clouds in my face to obstruct my view. When the fog clears, it's still always you. Nowadays we can only lose. Oh, don't hold back, darling. What's the use? Oh, you left some scars that I just can't make up. But if you fall asleep beside me, I just might wake up. Oh yeah. Ain't it kind of funny when you know you can't win? No, darling, you're giving just a little bit. I've got so much to let out, oh, I can let you in. Oh, I hate to say it, but you're my best friend. That
Nice.
was kind of
That was
fun.
Venice. Kind of fun. That was Venice Underwater with. Can you tell us the name of that song?
That was kind of funny.
Kind of funny. And I think did that come from your recently released EP? I think I saw that.
Yeah, yeah, it did.
Very
Um,
nice.
yeah, yeah. That was probably the song I think we're the most proud of on there. It was the easiest to record, most definitely. But I think it turned out the best. That's at least my personal favorite on there.
Yeah, for sure. I'm curious. So I always kind of ask, like, so what is the origin story of Venice Underwater? So kind of tell me a little bit about how you guys kind of met and then I guess formed a band.
So me, Ryan, back there on the bass, and then Colin, we went to middle school together, and then we, I guess, me and Colin got interested in music, and we like started to learn how to play instruments, and Ryan played the clarinet, so we made him learn how to play the bass, and that's how we were for about 2 years. Um, and we sucked really bad. And then Brendan over here, because Ryan does football, he would sub in on the bass for shows for a little while, and then I think we realized that two guitars better sounds better than one guitar, so now he plays guitar, and Ryan does bass all the time.
Very cool. I actually played clarinet in middle school and high school
Yeah.
band. So very nice. So you
Yo, me too.
all
Actually, I didn't bring it up because, but yeah.
very nice. So what middle school did you all go
Oh
to?
wait, so did he.
Oh.
Um, sir, Scott County High School. Yeah,
Oh,
and
okay,
Scott County
yeah.
Middle School and
Oh,
Succession.
so you all are from Georgetown.
Yeah,
Very cool. I know a couple people
unfortunately.
from I know a couple people from Georgetown and went to Scott County. So are you all
Yeah.
in I guess college now, or I guess graduated from high school?
He's at Sullivan right now, and all three of us are in our senior year
Oh, nice. Okay.
over at Scott County.
Very cool. So I
Yeah,
guess my question is to you all, how is
yeah.
Zoom uni or not Zoom University, I guess Zoom High School? Is it Zoom High School for you guys?
Uh, Actually, Scott County. I'm doing full day dual credit over at BCTC, so I've been on that schedule. But I think they started. Yeah, they started in person today, actually.
Oh, interesting. Okay. It's kind of interesting to hear everyone's kind of coronavirus life now. And I've only know the UK side of things because I'm a student there, but it's kind of interesting to hear what other people are doing. So, kind of getting back into your all's music. So, you released that EP not too long ago. In fact, I think it was like the beginning of September.
Yeah, September 1st.
September 1st. So, did you all work on this EP this past couple of months in quarantine, or has that already been the works before coronavirus had hit?
Um, Most of it was recorded like right when the quarantine lifted and we could start to see each other. I
Mhm.
think we hoped to do an album at some point, but we just really wanted to put something out, and so we were able to scrounge that together in like a couple weeks. So we just dropped the 3 songs. And that took like, that month, that first month that when we could actually see each other.
That's pretty cool. Did you all, I guess, just master it yourselves, or did you have anyone help you out with the audio editing for that?
No, we produced it in here with the same equipment that we're performing with today. Um, we there was a very little in the form of mixing that went into the EP. Um, yeah, we just kind of recorded it and tweaked the volume a little bit and prayed. We hoped for the best a lot. Yeah,
That's pretty cool. I mean, like you all, most of you all are just seniors in high school, and you guys already have something out there. I found the EP on Spotify, which is pretty cool. So,
yeah.
so tell me.
It's yeah, it's fun.
Oh,
That's so
sorry.
fun.
So tell me about Venice Underwater. I guess why that band name?
I think it sounds cool. Um, there's obviously a climate change message in there, but mainly it's just because I think I it came up in my head one day in middle school, and I like wrote it down, and so that's yeah. Nobody else had a better idea, so that's kind of oh oh when we first formed, our name was Bush Baby, but but it's like it sounds like a euphemism, so we didn't go with Bush Baby.
Yeah, I think yeah, after initially hearing that, I think that might be misconstrued as such, but Venice Underwater is not a bad band name either. So
There's not as much shock value though.
yeah, I guess that's a little bit more I guess eye catching if I were to see an album just like hanging out at a store, I think my eyes would definitely just kind of do a double take if I saw that.
Yeah, I think that means we need to go back. I think tonight's the night.
Tonight's the night. This has convinced you to change your band name altogether.
It's a little heart to heart.
Very cool. Okay. So we're going to take a quick break. And then right after that, do you guys just want to hop into the next song?
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty.
This portion of WRFL's programming is made possible in part by Pops Resale. Pops Resale offers a selection of vintage records, clothes, and other collectibles. Pops Resale is located in the Meadowthorpe Shopping Center. More information, including their show calendar, can be found at popsresale.com. WRFL thanks Pops Resale for supporting college radio.
All right. And we are back here with WRFL Live. It is 9:15. And it's your girl, A. Penny, the local music director for the station, and we are here with Venice Underwater. And so, do you guys want to hop into your next song? I think you guys might be on mute, but do you guys want to hop into your next song?
Yeah. We'll go ahead and um, so this next song is one we haven't, I guess, yeah, we haven't released yet. It's one we played at shows before. Um, it's it's frustratingly good. Um, I think we wrote it in 5 minutes, and hopefully you see what I mean. It's called Teenage Dirtbag Part 2 Alternate Ending, and it goes a little something like this. Susie, will you go out with me? No.
Very nice. That was Venice Underwater with the name was quite long, so you're gonna have to say it again for me.
Teenage Dirtbag Part 2 Alternate Ending.
Very cool. When did you guys write that song?
In reference to Wheatus's Teenage Dirtbag. Um, it was like a solid 2 years ago. It's an old one. That was like the third song we wrote. And it's the only one of those songs that was good. And it's like frustratingly good considering the 5 minutes that it took.
So I guess when did you guys write your first song? And which song is that?
Oh. Um um we would like I don't we've made ourselves forget. We pushed that far out of our minds. I don't think any of us have an answer for that. Uh is it we've yes, yeah.
Well, so then you said that you wrote that
It went like
song
da, 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 da. There's something like that.
So you guys wrote that previous song just about 2 years ago. So does that mean that you guys have been pretty much writing music since 2 years ago, or has it been a little bit longer?
Yeah, we've been writing from the get-go. I think we cranked out Seven Nation Army in the very beginning, and then after that we tried our best to write our own stuff to varying degrees of success.
I guess what starts so when you guys are writing music, how does it start? What is involved in the sort of creative process?
So I guess usually like I'll write down something that I think is neat or like some words or something, and then I'll take it over here and they'll kind of fill it out. Like the way that I think of it is that like if it were a building, I set like the iron like the framework in place, and then they fill in like the bricks and crap. You know. Thank you.
Very nice. And so I guess you all just said that Kind of Funny was your favorite song, or I guess you said like the best song that you've recorded so far.
I think it cut out at the end of the last question there, so
Oh,
I didn't hear you.
no, it's okay. That's one of the downsides of a Zoom kind of live. So the question was, so you mentioned Kind of Funny was one of your, I guess, more favorite
Oh,
tunes that you guys have written.
yeah. It's definitely one of our favorites. I think it's I think it's the catchiest one. It's the easiest one to play too. That doesn't hurt.
So kind of moving on in sort of your influences, I guess like what do you all primarily listen to or kind of draw from when you write your music and play your music?
Um, well, I rip off the Strokes mercilessly. Um, Colin listens to like a lot of the pop punk stuff. You know, he's super into like Blink 182.
Oh,
So
nice.
he's yeah. So he kills it over there with that. Um, I don't know. What do you listen to, Brendan? Brendan listens to a little bit of everything. And Ryan listens to the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Classic.
He was telling us earlier today that there's there's only 2 songs that he can study to. And one of them is Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And the other one is the Renegade song.
Sticks, or is that the Renegade from TikTok? Because there's two.
I'm
Renegade from Sticks, please.
no,
Okay,
it's
very
the
good. No, in actuality, it's the TikTok one, and you have that on 5 hours straight while you're doing.
He's gaslighting you.
That's very nice. Interesting. So I guess so kind of still talking about influences. I guess, are there any other bands do you all kind of, I guess, want to emulate, or I guess like aspire to be? Aside from the Strokes, I guess.
Well, I guess the the time that I've seen Weezer live, they were super appreciative of what they have, and I mean I love Weezer. I think they've aged super well just as individuals. I think they're cool guys. I think Mirrored Image is really cool too. They're another band from around here.
Yeah, I actually, that's really funny. So I have a friend. I'm on the formula team for the university, and I actually heard about Mirrored Image from a guy on the team who's from Eastern Kentucky, and he was like, "Yeah, you should check these guys
Yeah.
out." And I was like, "Yo, I'm the local music director. I'll check them out." And I got some of their music in our playbox. So it's funny that you mentioned them because I just found out about them not too long ago.
Yeah. We played a couple of shows with them. They're good people.
That's pretty nice. I will ask, so kind of on the topic of shows, how has, I guess, transitioning from doing shows to kind of not doing shows, or maybe doing it like we're doing it now, virtually, how has that transition been? Or um,
It was pretty frustrating at first, especially when the whole pandemic thing hit, because we were just hitting our stride a little bit, like where we didn't suck every time we played. Like we still sucked like a little bit, but it was redeemable. And then everything shut down, and we weren't practicing for a little while just because we weren't going anywhere. And we've just now again hit the point where we can like play a couple of songs through. So it's been a little rough on us, but now we can just write, and we don't have to worry about sounding good. So that's nice. I guess it'll be good for a couple more months.
yeah, I think the biggest thing that I've gotten from artists is that they've been taking a lot of this time to write new music, kind of explore a little bit more. And a lot of people have been releasing new music during this time too, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, now if you look up like Quarantine Tape as like an album name, there's like a crazy amount of results.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. There's quite a lot from all kinds of big names, and then a lot of local artists as well.
Yeah.
All right. So we are about at the half-hour mark. We're going to take a quick break after these messages, and then right after, do you guys want to hop right into another song?
Yes, sirree. Yes, ma'am.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth.
right here at 88.1 WRFL Lexington, as I, your fresh DJ, Tommy Misla, take you back into the realms of old school hip hop. A journey worth 1,000 words and scratches. All right, and you don't stop and you don't quit. WRFL, the place where you need to be for your fresh cuts of old school hip hop for you and me. Hop on the bus as we take you on a journey back, way back, to the beginnings of the real hip hop. Tune in every Monday night from 10 to midnight as we bring you the real hip hop with no commercial BS.
All right, and we are back with WRFL Live. It's your girl, A. Penny, also known as Allison, and my laptop definitely pooped out there for a second. It died for a little bit, but we are back in it, and we are here with Venice Underwater. And do you guys want to hop right in with your next song?
That's us. Yeah, sure. This one's called Breakup Song with a Frowny Face. There's a frowny face in there if you look it up.
right. That was Venice Underwater with breakup song Frowny Face. Frowny Face. So that is also on your all's EP that came out recently. And I was kind of thinking, and I'm sure a lot of listeners are wondering, so a lot of your songs that you write, is there any kind of like message or perhaps what are you kind of trying to get through with your all songs?
Um, well, this one, um, I guess we just wanted to make an angsty song. We're not really angsty individuals, but we thought we'd at least have like one good song. And kind of funny, that one, I wrote that one on a day when I had a bunch of stuff to do, but I just decided I'd write a song instead. And so it took me the whole day, but I wrote this song. Uh, and then we flushed it out. It was nice. And that was just about how it's a lot more fun when you're honest about yourself with your expectations. And yeah, I guess we just write about what we feel like writing about. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's too deep. It's just fun.
I feel that. So kind of talking about moving forward and kind of the future of the band. So majority of you guys are seniors in high school. Do you have plans to kind of stay in Kentucky and kind of stay together and still do band stuff, or do you guys think you might move somewhere?
Um, I think especially next year, I think we're all staying around here. I think we're planning on staying around here. Optimally, the goal is world famous. We'll see how that works out, but at least for now we're planning on staying together. We're having fun.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, you guys are fairly young and you guys have already gotten an EP out and there's a lot going on for you guys. So I would hope that you guys stick together and kind of ride it out as much as you can.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. So kind of talking about if I were someone that wanted to access any of your music, are you guys on Bandcamp, Spotify, I guess iTunes?
Just about wherever you stream music, you can find our stuff. Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Amazon Music. I don't know.
I've not heard of
Um,
Deezer before.
I listen on Spotify. That's where I find our stuff. Yeah, me neither. But it was like it was part of the package deal, so that's up there.
Interesting. I did not know about that. I'm gonna probably look into that.
Yeah, we use this software. I don't know if we're like or a company. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about it. Uh, I guess are we like on air like the distributor company we use?
Yeah, as long as you're not, I guess, endorsing them, you're just stating that you've used them,
Okay,
if that makes sense.
we use a company. It is called DistroKid. Um, it is geared towards bands like us, and yeah, I mean, if anybody was unsure of what to use, looking that up would maybe be good. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure, I think I know a couple of people who use either that or something similar. And what I'm assuming is you can basically have all of your different streaming choices and you can pretty much pick out what streaming services you want to get all your music out on.
Yeah, it's just like a yearly thing, and if you keep up the subscription, it keeps your stuff out there. It's yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I think for a lot of artists, it's really important, especially with the coronavirus. Having access to music digitally is a big, big thing right now. So,
Yeah, it's not the same as like music face to face, but it's still nice having a little recording of myself that I can bug people with. That's just priceless.
Just kind of just sending it here and there. You'd be like, hey, this is mine.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've got it. I've got like I play it so much, like people forget that I'm like playing it, and they're like, "What is this? I recognize this." And that moment of disappointing realization is worth it every time.
That's funny. One fun question I've actually been asking all of the WRFL live guests, and so this is kind of a whole, I guess, whole band question because I'm curious about for everyone's answer. But what album has been your most favorite album during quarantine, or what has helped you kind of get through this year? What have you been kind of listening to?
Oh yeah, that album that Mac Miller dropped in January,
Oh
Circles.
yeah,
That
yeah.
that's been nonstop.
Same with that Tame Impala one too that dropped just like a week after.
Brendan said, do you wanna come up and
Yeah,
sing?
that Tame Impala that dropped like right after that one. That was a banger.
Oh yeah. I don't listen to Tame Impala as much as I should. I think the only Tame Impala I've really listened to is like early Tame, but Currents and then everything after everyone's raved about it. Currents is also just really good in general.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I started out with the old Tame Impala too. That's what I like. But I like all their stuff. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I think they've really made a
Been
name for
listening
themselves.
to a lot of Cure for the past couple of months.
They've been playing that on this radio station too. I heard
Oh
it
yeah,
this morning.
cool. What about you, Colin? Yeah, Colin listens to Blink 182 and that stuff, and Ryan still listens to Red Hot Chili Peppers.
He's only listening to Californication and Renegade, not the Sticks, but the TikTok Renegade.
I think I saw some Metallica in there too.
Oh God. Yeah,
Very
yeah, but that
yeah.
that Mac Miller record has been very nice. Um, yeah. Also, yeah, New Order a little bit. I've been listening to a lot of New Age recently, like the Talking Heads and
Oh,
stuff.
nice.
I don't know. I've always tried to like the Talking Heads and failed, but recently I've been able to enjoy it. So that's nice.
Yeah, I know our DJ had I one of our church, she said before the station was even created, there were no radio stations in the area that played the Talking Heads. So she was like, let's make a radio station of our own where we can play the Talking Heads. So you can thank her for that.
Yeah, that's good to know. That's good to know.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to hop right into a quick break. And then do you guys have time to do another song for us?
Yeah.
All right.
This portion of WRFL's programming is made possible in part by Broomwagon Coffee and Bikes. Located at 800 North Limestone Street, Broomwagon offers a cafe and espresso bar in addition to its full-service bike shop. For more information, you can visit broomwagonbikes.com or call 859-554-6938. WRFL thanks Broomwagon for supporting college radio.
All right. And we are back in the virtual booth with Venice Underwater. This is WRFL Live. It's your girl, A Penny, also known as Allison. And we've been in here just kind of jam chilling with the lovely members of Venice Underwater. So we'll kick it right off with another song. Are you guys ready?
That's us. Yeah. Yeah. This one's called Claustrophobic. It's I don't really know what it's about. Remember to breathe. empty your vein. Darling, roll. You lurking hard. It's like the world is crowded and I can't get away. Like I'm kicking up dust, but I'm running in place. Like all the walls are about to get, and I'm claustrophobic. I'm claustrophobic. I'm claustrophobic. I'm claustrophobic. Picture a ride on the back of someone else's fever dream. Darling, I know it's hard to control. On days when I give it all away to learn how to fly. But I can't say I blame you, it's killing my mind. Oh, gently, so gently we're falling apart. It's like the world is crowded and I can't get away. Like I'm kicking up dust, but I'm running in place. Like all the walls about to get, and I'm claustrophobic. I'm claustrophobic. I'm claustrophobic. I'm claustrophobic. It's like the world is crowded and I can't get away. Like I'm kicking on dust, but I'm running in place. Like all the walls down, and I'm claustrophobic. I'm claustrophobic. I'm claustrophobic.
right. That was swag. That was Venice Underwater with, I think I heard you cut out, but the name is Claustrophobic, correct or no?
The name is Claustrophobic. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I kind of picked that up, but it cut out just a bit right when you said it. So I was like, but then I heard the song. I was like, that makes a little bit more sense. But
Yeah. There was an old guy at like a bar one time, and he's like, "Well, at least I know the words."
that's interesting. Did he
It was
just
kind of a diss. It was mostly a diss, but I mean,
So I think we have a little bit about 6 minutes left of the show. So I guess another kind of question that I have for you all is what's one of the most favorite things that you've missed, I guess, about live shows or just performing live, since we are performing live but in a virtual setting?
um, people. I thrive on attention. I thrive. So I've suffered in that a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. That's what it really is for me. Is like, they're having fun and I'm having fun and they're having fun because of me. And we don't get to do that anymore. But that's okay.
Yeah, I think the biggest
Hopefully
kind
soon.
of the biggest detriment from this past year is seeing these local places like Cosmic Charlie's and Best Friend Bar. They're gone. So
Yo,
it's the coronavirus has certainly taken a toll on these very big like local music venues that have been quite a staple in Lexington, and now they're just kind of gone.
yeah. Yeah, the Vinny Vulture. There's actually a new place opening up inside of like Best Friend Bar, like where it
Yeah, the
was. It's
fish
called the Fish
tank.
Tank.
Yeah,
I drive by Woodland a lot, and I see it. I have no idea what that is, but I mean, I'm optimistic, I guess.
yeah, I don't really know what their, I guess, market is. I'm assuming it's also a bar, considering it is a very bar area, bar space. But I'm curious to see
I
what
think
comes out of
I
that.
think Cosmic Charlie's name. I think Cosmic Charlie's used to be the Fish Tank. I might be
Really?
wrong,
Hmm.
but I'm pretty sure that was like their first name that they went by. So it might be kind of an homage or a substitution.
Perhaps. Yeah, I know that Cosmic Charlie's also used to be, they bounced around everywhere. They used to be in the little strip where Linas and Great Bagel and I think it's Big Daddy Liquor, like in that strip, they used to be there. And then they kind of jumped to National Avenue where Maritwin Brewing is right now. And then they jumped back over to Loudon for a time. And then this all kind of happened.
Yeah.
Have
Actually,
you got, oh,
I think Mac Miller played Cosmic Charlie's like a long time ago.
really?
There was something just on the topic.
Yeah, you did say something like that a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had it
Yeah. That was one of the things that they'd had Mac Miller before, so that's cool.
That's
But what were
interesting.
you
I did
saying?
not
Sorry.
know that. Oh no, I was just saying I kind of forgot what I just said. But I know that Chance the Rapper actually came to UK my junior year of high school. So that was like
That's crazy.
2014.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and that was the acid rap time of
Oh,
Chance.
yeah.
I think that was personally that's my favorite album of Chance.
I think
Probably
there's not really an answer that you can give other than acid rap that won't get you laughed at.
interesting. Yeah, I don't Coloring Book is good, but not as good for me. And then I don't even really know the name of his most recent album, but I did not like it at all.
The Big Day. The Big
The
Day.
Big Day, yeah. I was just kind of put off by it just because, I mean, acid rap, Coloring Book were fairly substantial in like a very different albums, and then like the Big Day just kind of hopped on that like mainstream train a little bit, and so I wasn't as pleased as a listener, but you know, to each their own, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Tell him. You tell him.
So we've got less than a minute left, and we'll be signing off here. Do you guys have any last words to say to our listeners?
You guys have been lovely, and we have been Venice Underwater. I you can hate us a little bit, but we're still underage, so you can't hate us that much. It's against the law. Yeah, we've got an Instagram, Venice Underwater _band. Um, uh, wear a mask, I guess. Properly. um. Yo, yo, yo! I voted for the first time. I'm not gonna start talking about that.
Oh man, that'll
look,
lead us
guys.
into the next hour.
Yo, you want to have that capitalism hour?
That capitalism hour right now. Okay, so shortly after this, we're having another. All right. Well, it is. Oh man. Well, it is 10 p.m. And thank you all for tuning in to another edition of WRFL Live. It has been great with Venice Underwater. Tune in next week. We're going to be having Taylor Road Band. And the guys are signing off, and we're signing off too. Good night, and have a good rest of your week.